I'm sorry.
But no, dwarfism
I
is
don't
just
feel
the
so
fact
well.
that, yeah, they're out of proportion.
Excuse me.
I'll escort the doctor. Continue.
So Chaco's not a dwarf.
I don't think he's a dwarf. I think that's just how the races are. Like,
I know,
you can
but
either grow real big or grow that way.
by real life standards, his race does not exist.
Oh, yeah.
So would he be considered a dwarf, or would he be considered just a fully grown person that didn't grow very tall?
I think he'd still be considered to have dwarfism because he didn't grow any more than that.
Even though he's not proportional. I mean, even though he is proportional. He just looks like a...
He is proportional, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what if there's a height limit for dwarfism. It's like if you're not over 4 feet, you're a dwarf. If you're there, you're just regular. Fuck,
I don't know.
man. I'm just gonna enjoy
In the
my
comments, why don't you lecture us about how insensitive we are to dwarfs?
I mean, I'm just trying to. I don't know.
I don't want your partner card, Chaco. I don't. I gotta bring it. It's time for the sausage party to go on a mission together.
Yeah, he lost the pretty girls.
I can bring them in, but
Yeah.
then I wouldn't be able to go
Replace
on.
Hugo.
No, I have to have.
You can't have him.
I gotta have
Fuck.
him. I gotta have him, Leo, and Chaco in order to
Well,
go on with the story.
Just make it unfun.
Let's go to the flyer base. Gotta find it. This place is a lot easier to find my way around than the last place, though.
Yeah. Well, wasn't the comment that said in the other place we ran around everywhere except the place we needed to be?
Yeah. I thought that was the shop that we went
'Cause even
into.
you thought it was something else, and you're like, that was hilarious.
All right, we're on our way. We didn't get lost this time.
Nice.
It's like we're learning.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Yeah. This is the team right here. The Garish Clothes Squad. Swimming with
God.
creatures. Oh yeah, there's gonna be creatures and rogues.
And rugs.
You get rogues.
Rugs. So get them rugs.
Look, either stop trying to get into arguments with our instructor, or we'll lose points.
Just wanna
Why don't
hear
you
which-
make me?
Fuck that guy.
Huh? Why don't you make me? I've got 2 swords. You've only got 1. What do you think you can do about it? And what's your photon art level up to, huh? Mine's at least 13. You could at least pull out your weapons, make it look like you're gonna help. Look at that. Look at
they just stand around.
Look at how awesome I am taking out all... Hey, we're all matching in color of beams. What the hell, Hyuga? Why do you have 2?
This was my thing.
I wanted to be different! But you took it away!
He took my thing. Oh my god.
There, what? He's got 1 again! You just switches between, you think you're some kind of cool switcher?
Cool switcher.
And look at you, Leo, over here looking at the corner.
It's an interesting corner, man. He's like, man, that's a nice rock.
That's a nice corner. That's a good masturbating corner right there. It hides all of your shame. Why?
Man.
Dude, look, did you see how cool his photon art is? What are you
I kinda
doing?
thought-
You had greatsword before. I don't like
Is he switching between
change.
swords? Is he just getting one and then gets two and gets one again?
Yeah, Hugo's changing between 1 and 2.
Why is he doing that?
Chaco's got a single dagger, and Leo's been changing between greatsword and spear.
Well,
You think you're cool? Because you put points into more than just one thing?
I'm more proficient with these.
I'm sorry that my weapon doesn't get unlocked until freaking chapter 7. My favorite weapon in
right?
Phantasy Star doesn't get unlocked till then. So I gotta deal with my second favorite. And even then, I'm not using my second favorite because technically my second favorite are the daggers.
Yeah.
But they
So what is
seem
this,
like
your third favorite?
yeah, the dual swords are like my third favorite. But these are like a lot stronger than those daggers. I don't know what it is. Maybe they changed the balancing for Phantasy Star Portable 2, but the daggers aren't as good in this one. At least they don't feel as good.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a claw. You got a claw.
You got a claw.
Dude,
Yeah, he's got a
Chaco!
claw, bro.
Why is
You get one of
everybody
those.
so much cooler than me?
Because they got all their stuff, and you worried about your clothes.
They got all their stuff, and I have to freaking earn mine. I have to level up to get mine. I have to go through the
Yeah.
story to get cool. Oh, that's great.
Did it?
They weren't ready to be hit yet. I had to wait for them.
Fantastic.
It is. It's great, right? It's Phantasy Staric.
What?
Fantastic and Phantasy Star. It's put together.
It doesn't work. Don't do that.
It works. You just don't have the heart for it.
I don't have the heart for
Oh
it.
my god, they're like jumping all over the place. They're like twirling better than me.
They're doing better than you. I mean, you're probably still doing most of the work, but still.
I'm still doing most of the work because I actually start attacking immediately instead of waiting and looking at
fancy.
corners.
To make it look good.
Did you ever get put in the corner whenever you were like little, did something bad?
I never really got in trouble all that much.
Me neither. Every time I did get in trouble, I didn't deserve it. I don't see why that's so funny.
What did you get in trouble for?
Oh, that was the wrong one. Ah, crap. I used a photon charge.
What did you get in trouble with? Like,
I don't even remember because it was never my fault. I never did anything
you-
wrong.
well,
Like, I found this really, really shiny rock one time, and these other kids were being buttholes, and they threw it out in the street. Well, it wasn't in the street, but it was like in this parking lot. And I went out to get it, and it was nighttime. And my mother spanked me for going out, even though I was out for like not even 5 seconds to pick up my rock and then go back in.
why did you just yell to her? Like, well, I'm getting my rock, I'll be right back.
Because she was like in another room. Basically, we were in that place for like I think 2 hours, and me and the other kids were in the lobby while she was in another room doing I don't know what. So I was just playing with my really, really super awesome shiny rock that I don't have anymore.
I was about to ask, do you have it still?
No. I think it was just a regular, like, rock. It just happened to have like a lot of the speckledy stuff that's like super shiny. And then the other kids stole it from me and threw it outside. I'm the only one fighting. Why? And then I went out and got it. And then that just happened to be the time that she came out and saw me outside. I was like, great, the 10 seconds that I'm outside throughout this 2 hours, this is the time that you want to come out and see that I'm outside?
Yeah, I don't remember. I never got in trouble for anything.
I never deserved any of my punishment.
I had siblings to make mistakes, and I would see their consequence and be like, I'm not fucking doing that. So, you know, I had other people that test it out for me.
I didn't.
So I didn't get in trouble.
I didn't. I remember getting a spanking with my butt covered in doo-doo.
What?
I was done with my homework, and apparently I was grounded, but I wasn't told.
Okay.
So I took my Game Boy. It was a Game Boy Advance SP, you know, the square one with the backlight already in it, so you can actually see the screen.
I don't know. I never had one.
Oh, they're pretty cool. But I took that with me to the bathroom because I had to go poop, and I was done with my homework, and I didn't know that I was grounded. Maybe I should have been told that.
Maybe.
But I was apparently grounded from playing video games. And my mother came to the door, knocked on the door, and was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm pooping." And she was like, "Are you playing a video game?" And I said, "No, because I wasn't playing it yet." And I didn't know why she was asking in the first place, but she just straight opened the door and saw me with my Game Boy in my hand. And then she was like, "I'm so disappointed in you. You lied to me." And I was like, "No, I wasn't playing yet." So I wasn't lying to you. Basically, she hates lying so much that it turned me into a liar. She was like, "That's the one thing." And I lost all the trust she had in me was lost that day. And I had to gain it back. But yeah, I was like, ah, crap. I'm gonna get a spanking and I don't even know why. So I was like scared. And I didn't wipe right.
Yeah.
Because I was just freaking out. I was sitting on the toilet freaking out, so I didn't actually wipe good enough.
You poor dude.
And, for most of my life, every time she'd give me a spanking, it'd be with her hand. Not with, like, a belt or anything. But she decided to use a paddle, like a ping pong paddle.
Yeah.
And, so she, like, gave me a couple quick swats, and I still didn't know why I was being spanked or punished.
Yeah.
And I basically just, I was like, this didn't hurt as bad as usual. I'll have to put some kind of spin on this.
Have to play it up a bit.
Yeah, because her hand hurt worse, and I didn't even feel the paddle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was left without like holes put into it. Like.
So basically, my response was to work up some tears,
Yeah.
and do that thing, and say, I deserved this. I know, I said that. I was being spanked for being a liar, but at the time, I didn't know why I was being spanked. Because I didn't deserve it. I wasn't lying whenever I said I wasn't playing my game. Because I hadn't started yet.
Maybe you just said phrase that I'm about to or something.
The technicalities are real. I was gonna play my game. You should have told me that I was grounded because I didn't know. You never said that I was grounded. Now who's lying? You.
You.
That is not the reason I didn't listen to you. You being little has nothing to do with it.
Oh my god.
I didn't deserve it. But I stood up, did the crying thing, and said, I deserved this. Even though I didn't think that I did, and I still don't.
Well.
I didn't know that I was grounded. I didn't lie. Everything from my point of view was just mistreatment. No, that's not the word for it. I was not guilty. That's how I'll put it.